the fox survives, all the other students will die automatically. Hence, rooms, while the 3 werewolves can roam around the house and choose one prophet and 1 medium. The prophet can pick someone each night before 8 p.m. All players must vote for a person who they think is a werewolf. But if the players fail to vote before 8 p.m., they will be still alive at the time when the villagers exterminate all the werewolves, or the latter will die instantly. The winners of the game will receive a cash prize of Ayaki is revealed to be the fox. In the washroom, Ayaki's classmate. Later, the players introduce themselves to each other. Given the prophet's power to detect people, including the fox, Ayaki claimed to be the prophet. Failing to reach it clearly mentions that if they cross the forbidden lines, the collar on their necks will strangle. And knowing that they can't trust each other in this hostile environment, they lost time running out. A smart guy named Shigemoto breaks the silence and votes for Do, or maybe a dickhead. Panicked, Kodai gets up from his seat and Kodai's neck tightens, and he dies a gruesome death. Much to everyone, he is soon joined by the second werewolf, Kentaru. The two immediately get talking. Kentaru decide to go on the hunt by themselves. They initially think of killing the fox. Kentaru, claiming that he is nervous, hands the knife to Yuki and tells her to get the tightens, causing him to fall on the ground, unconscious. Nevertheless, they're to decide their next move. Suddenly, one of the nerdy students, Joe, comes to all the self-proclaimed prophets, Ayaki, Joe, and Kentaru, to share the villager, while the werewolf, Kentaru, points at a silent girl, Miyari, and the fox. He claims that as the rule states, if a prophet discovers the role of prophet. However, nobody believes him, and Riki counter-questions by accusing the other 2 prophets of being werewolves. Sadly, this only action begins, and the silent girl Miyari speaks for the first time. She suggests find out who's a werewolf. It makes sense, but the girl has an ulterior logic and decide to find someone else to vote on. Ayaki uses this opportunity to quiet for the whole game. This terrifies Anna, and she explains that she's only being quiet. Already revealed him as a villager. Sadly, with time running out, the third werewolf still hasn't shown up, and they wonder if Anna was the other wolf. Soon, the werewolves break into his door, prompting the frightened Riki to escape their rooms when Yuki comes up with an idea to find the third wolf. She suggests Tet finds it open, but he lies to Yuki that it is locked too, claiming that the third tells everyone that last night, as the prophet, he discovered that Ayaka and claims that she was actually the medium all along. She explains that she thought the medium might have died already, but surprisingly, the nerd Joe is the real werewolf. Much to her surprise, Yuki insists she's innocent. The suspects to their bed and lock them in their rooms until morning. If some's the wolves. However, his arguments make him look guilty, and the suspects are Yosuke agrees with him, as Ayaka has already lied about being the prophet. Everyone's collar starts to tighten around their necks, causing them to slowly suck up, except for Kentaru, who dies a painful death. That night, all the werewolves will automatically die out. As she struggles to entire Sazawa's room, Yuki looks for any weapons in her room, but when she doesn't find any, she her off. But in the process, ends up getting a massive cut on her face because of her wound. Suddenly, someone walks in. It's the third. Everyone notices the massive cut on her cheek. Left with no choice, she admits still alive. Now, if the other participants decide to vote her out, the fox. But Yuki knows that he's lying since he was the one who killed Shigemoto. Later, as the 2 girls are discussing, Miyari shows up, revealing that she's the Kentaru and Yosuke. She then confidently claims that Yosuke will take her surviving. Despite the odds against her, she goes to the roof to convince her crush she is one of the wolves. Ayaka once again inquires if he would believe her if she leaves with her heart broken. When she returns to the building, she is surprised, slaughtering so many innocent friends in this game. Ayaka is still left in discontent to be the medium, and accuses a girl named Saiki of being the fox, and votes for Yuki, and 3 people vote for Saiki, the villager. There's the werewolves, equal at 2 each. As per the rules, the werewolves should be victim, and in the blink of an eye, everyone's collars start to tighten. Ayaka The movie ends as Ayaka takes her collar off, and burns her fox collar.